Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a simple but powerful feature in Power BI, how to enable the trendline on your charts. If you've ever wanted to quickly spot patterns or directions in your data, adding a trendline is a great way to visualize movement and make those patterns pop. By the end of this video, you'll know how to add a trendline in just a few clicks, and you'll understand why it's such a useful tool for your reports and storytelling. Alright, let's jump straight into Power BI. If you've got your Power BI workspace open, fantastic. If not, go ahead and launch Power BI. It doesn't matter if it's the desktop or web version, the steps are pretty much the same. Now imagine you already have a dataset loaded and you've created a simple line chart from your data. Maybe it's tracking sales over time, website visits per month, or anything else that changes across a timeline or category. Having this line chart is our starting point because trend lines work best when you're visualizing change over intervals. Once your chart is on the canvas, let's focus on the fun part. Look to the right side of the Power BI window where all your visualizations are listed. This is basically your toolbox for jazzing up your data display. Find your line chart and make sure it's selected. When you click on it, the border will get a little thicker just to let you know it's active. Now in the Visualizations pane, look for options that let you customize and add features to your chart. The next step is to add what Power BI calls virtual analysis to your visuals. That probably sounds a little technical, but don't worry. Essentially, it's a feature that lets Power BI do the math for you, searching for important statistical patterns right on top of your chart. To do this, find and click on the little magnifying glass or the analytics icon. Depending on your version, it might look different, but what you're looking for is the set of options that adds analytical lines and markers to your visual. Click on it and you'll see a menu of things you can overlay onto your chart. You're going to select the trendline option next. This is the star of the show today. By turning on the trendline, Power BI analyzes your data points and draws a line or curve depending on your data that best fits the direction your data is moving in. This line isn't just decoration. It helps you instantly see upward or downward trends even when the actual data points are a little noisy. For example, if your sales fluctuated wildly month to month, the trendline will cut through that noise and show if you're growing, flat, or declining overall. You might notice a slider or a simple on-off button to enable your trendline depending on your Power BI version. Go ahead and toggle it on. After a second or two, you'll see the trendline appear directly on your chart. That's it, simple as that. If you've never used it before, take a moment to look at how your chart changes visually. The trendline can really help you explain your data's story to your team, your boss, or your clients. It's especially helpful when you need to make quick, data-driven decisions or predictions. And there you have it. You've just enabled the trendline in Power BI, and you can now interpret your data more confidently. If you want, you can customize the look and feel of your trendline too, maybe change the color or thickness so it stands out just the way you want. But for basic usage, you're good to go. Thanks so much for watching. If this tutorial helped, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more easy Power BI tips. If you have any questions or run into issues along the way, just drop a comment below. I'm always happy to help out. See you in the next video.